to outside the cave's beginner's flow. I want you to just start off today in child's pose. Arms extended, fingertips into the mat. Let the head rest on the ground, releasing the back, stretching out the upper arms. And then you're going to bring yourself up onto the hands and knees, shoulders over wrists. And start to bring the chest forward as you inhale into cow pose, dropping the tummy, arching the back. And exhale, round the back, hold the tummy in, push away from the mat. Inhaling again, bringing that chest forward, loosening up the spine. And exhale, rounding the back, holding the tummy in. You're going to step the right leg behind and up and extend the left arm out. And as you exhale, draw the knee and elbow into center, making a ball with the body. Repeat this a few times, reaching out on the inhale, exhaling back to center. One more. And then releasing the arm and leg down. Staying on the right leg, take it behind you. Come to the inside of the right foot, get balance on the knee and reach up through that right arm, opening the chest. Reaching up to the fingertips and then come back to table. Left leg goes behind, lift it up, keep your hips level. Take the right arm out. As you exhale, making that ball with the body. Inhale, reaching back out. And exhale back to center. One more. And coming back. Taking the left leg behind, coming to the inside of the left foot, getting the balance again, reaching up, opening the chest. And then take yourself back down to table. You're going to tuck the toes now, keeping a bend in the knees, lift the hips high, get the spine nice and long, reach down through the heels. Just start to pedal the feet a few times. Make sure the spine's long. Feet hips width, arms shoulder distance, holding in at the tummy. And we're going to make our way to standing, so stepping the feet forward. Inhaling halfway up, hands to the knees or shins, flat back, and exhale, forward fold. Always remembering to put a bend in the knees if you need it. Think about what feels right for the back. And then root from the feet, sweep the arms up on the inhale. And exhale, hands to heart. Come to the front of the mat and let's take those arms up again. Deep inhale as you reach up and exhale into that forward fold. Inhaling halfway. Exhale, the hands to the mat. Step the right foot back, the left foot back. Come into plank or table for a modification. In plank, the back is straight, shoulders are over the wrists, and we exhale down to the mat. Hands by the ribs, lift the chest for cobra. Tuck the toes, use the abs to lift to down dog. Hips up high. Come into the knees. Take hold of the back of the right thigh, step it forward, low lunge. This is a modified way of getting into this. Knee and ankles in line, lift the chest. Step the back foot to meet the front. Come into that forward fold and then root from the feet, sweep up again and exhale the hands to heart, folding forward even. Inhaling halfway, you're taking the left leg back, then the right, come into plank or table for modified and exhaling down to the ground. Hands by the ribs, inhale again, lifting the chest and taking it up to down dog. So you can come to the knees or you can take a big step forward with the left foot, lowering that back knee, sinking into the hip flexors, lifting the chest and then stepping the back foot to meet the front. Rise yourself up on the inhale and exhale, the hands to heart. Taking the arms up again, you come into chair pose in line with the ears, weighting to the heels and exhale the hands to the heart. So you're going to come into a twist with the upper body. You can hook the elbow onto the knee. Make sure your knees stay facing forward. Going to come back to center, straighten the body, reach up, and exhale the arms down by the sides for Tadasana. Bend the knees, sweep the arms up again, Utkatasana, chair pose. Exhaling, the hands to the heart. Take an inhale, and as you exhale, shift forward and turn to the left, maybe hooking the elbow onto the knee. And to intensify this, you can lower the bottom arm, lifting up the top one, or stay with the hands to the heart. Come back to center, straightening the legs, reach up, and exhale the arms down. Inhale again, sweeping the arms up for chair. Exhale, folding forward, straighten out the legs if you can. Inhale halfway, hands to the mat, step it back to plank or to table. Shoulders over wrists, start to lower down, knees, chest, chin. Inhaling, lifting the chest for cobra. And then taking yourself up to down dog. Use the knees for the transition there if you need to. So from down dog, looking forward. Again, come into the knees, modified version. Taking hold of the back of the right leg, getting the foot between the hands. Then turning the back foot out, lining up your front heel to the back arch and using your hands on your thighs to rise yourself up. Sinking in to warrior two. Gaze over those front fingertips, press weight into the front heel, reach through that back leg. Whole body should be working. Now straightening the front leg or keeping a slight bend if you have hamstring issues. Take yourself across the thigh, bring the arm down to where it reaches and lift the other arm up vertical. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Bend in the knee, take it back up to warrior two, sink into that front knee. Hands to the mat, step yourself back to plank or table if you're modifying, and exhale down to the ground. Inhaling the chest up for cobra, or thighs and knees up for up dog, and exhale back to downward facing dog. So you can come to the knees or you can take a big step up with the left leg, same thing, heel to arch, check your alignment, rise yourself up, sink into warrior two. And then straightening that front leg, you're going to cross the front thigh, reaching the arm down, taking the other arm up, keep the chest open. This is a balance, this is a stretch, Trikonasana. Bring yourself back up to warrior two. And then inhale the hands to the mat, holding the inhale as you step it back to plank or table. And exhale all the way down. You can use chaturanga if you've been practicing that. Lifting up the chest again, or thighs and knees for up dog. And using the abs to bring those hips up high to downward facing dog. Sinking in here, nice long spine, and then stepping yourself forward, inhaling halfway and exhale to a forward fold. Remembering again, you can put a bend in the knees, sweep those arms up as you inhale and exhale, hands to heart, Samasthiti. Tadasana now, mountain pose, and then sweeping the arms up to chair pose, weight in the heels. So we're coming to our balance. You're just going to start to send the right leg behind you. Take your arms out to the side today for support. You can take them in line with the ears if you prefer. Warrior three. Back leg straightens, hold the tummy in. And bring the legs back down, landing in chair. Fold yourself forward, straightening out the legs if you can. Inhaling halfway. And then bend the knees, hands to the hips, rise yourself up. Inhale again, chair pose, weight into the heels. Left side now, so push that left leg behind you. Upper body comes forward, use your arms to support if you need to. Straighten out the back leg, toe to the floor, hold the tummy in. Soften the standing knee when you start to come down, that helps with balance. Feet together, back up to chair pose, and exhale, forward fold. Sinking in, having a moment here. Bending the knees if you need to. Crown of the head reaches down. And then inhaling halfway. Hold the inhale. Just go back to down dog this time. And then come to the knees and rest yourself in Balasana, child's pose. Take the arms by the sides, relax the shoulders. Enjoy surrendering for a few moments. You can take a child's pose anytime you need one. So lifting up the head and body now, shift off to one side, take the legs in front, and you're going to lie yourself down, setting up for bridge pose. So the heels come towards the bottom. You can usually skim the heels, but move them further away if it pulls on the knees. Arms by the side, palms on the ground, chin tucked slightly. As you inhale, push into the heels, lift up to where's comfortable for you. Keep the head still. Push some weight into the shoulders if you're in the upper back. Whole body's open in here, breathing into the chest. And then start to gently exhale down, hugging the knees into the chest to counter this. Gently rock side to side. And then you're going to be setting up for bridge again. So you can come to exactly where you were before, or maybe push a little bit further up. And if you do find you're really into the upper back, you can roll the shoulders under, clasping the hands. Keep lifting up through the chest. Step the feet away if it pulls on the knees. Couple more breaths. And then unraveling the arms, and nice and controlled, lower yourself down, hugging the knees into the chest. Bring yourself up to seated now. You can either take the legs behind you or come forward over the cross of the legs. Coming back onto the hands and knees. Just a couple of cat-cows here to release the lower back. So you can always take this if you suffer with any tight back, shoulders. I always find this useful just to throw a couple more cat-cows in wherever you need to. Tucking the toes, get those hips up, down dog, nice long spine. Reaching down through the heels, lifting up through the tummy. So we're just going to stay with this for a few breaths. So down dogs are great for an inversion as well, so you're getting a lovely full body stretch. And we can stay in it for inversion purposes. Start to relax the mind, give the heart a rest. Decompressed. You can come down at any point, or you can stay up there getting the benefits. And when you're ready, just lowering the knees and taking a child's pose. And then you can stay with the child's pose if you need to. You can even circle out the wrists if it was a bit heavy on the wrist, doing downward dog. And then coming back to table, coming up again to down dog. And again, just resting here, building that upper body strength, getting those benefits of the inversion, lifting up through the tummy, reaching down through the heels. Remembering to come down when you need to, always listening to your own body, respecting it. We progress through love and encouragement. So bringing the knees down, back into Balasana, resting yourself. Just noticing how you feel in the mind now, in the body. And then lifting up the head and body again. You're going to shift off to one side. Take the legs in front. Flex the feet, sit up tall in Dandasana. And then take the arms up as you inhale. We'll come into a seated forward bend, hinging from the hips. Think more belly towards thighs, and then rounding the head towards the knee. It's never how deep you get in. Once you get that stretch, try and relax with it. Keep hinging forward from the hips. Keep the feet flexed. A few more breaths. And then bring the body up. Take the hands behind the back, lift the chest and relax the chest down. Lowering onto the back, keep the right knee hugged in, extend the left leg down, straighten up that leg. Hold on wherever you can. You might even be able to hold on at the toe, on the calf, wherever. Just get a little stretch in the hamstrings, draw it towards you. You can bend the knees if there's any issue. And just having a moment with that. Then keeping the left hand on the hip to keep it grounded. Take that right leg out to the side as much as you can without that left hip popping up. Inhale it back to center. Squeeze the knee in, bending it again, and then we're going to take it over the left leg. So this is a little bit more of an intense twist, so if you want to bend that bottom leg you can. Arms out to a T, turn the head to look over the opposite shoulder. Twisting the body, so twists are great. They're very detoxing, very good for back pain, good for digestion. Coming back and hugging that knee, and then switching sides, drawing the left knee in, straightening it out, getting a little pull in the back of the leg, holding on where you can, letting that right hand on the hip, and then taking the leg on the exhale out to the left as much as you can, leaving that right hip on the ground as much as it'll want to try and pop up. Inhale the leg back to center, and then giving it a rebend, and you're going to take it over for that twist again. So drawing it over the right leg, adjusting that bottom leg if you need to, arms out to a T, turning the head, twisting the body here. And then bringing that knee back to center, final squeeze, and take a full body stretch here. Any sort of intense twist, stretch it out. And then make your way into Shavasana. Arms at hips width, feet at hips width, arms by your sides, palms facing up. If you need to adjust your legs for back pain, anything like that, feel free to do that. There's a couple options there. Soles of the feet together or bend the knees. And then just relax. This is your time now for everything to come together. Being completely still, and all the muscles relax, the mind relax, the body relax. Be as still as you can, allowing yourself this time to just be. Remembering that sense of just being. And then we're going to just gently start to wiggle toes and fingers, waking the body up, hugging the knees into the chest, rolling off to one side, pushing yourself up to a seated position. So well done. Hope you enjoyed this practice. Please like and subscribe and stay tuned for more videos. Just taking the hands to the heart, giving yourself some praise. Namaste. Thank you.